was a kind of a.
Yeah, Jesus Christ,
That was
man,
the big.
the
It
drama.
was more of a drama game than a good game, to be honest with you. Sky are big enough the drama, and I think the TV companies liked it because for the drama. But
Did you see a man?
it was a bit Steve Davis.
Did you see a
Chelsea
man? Yeah.
dominated ball, but nobody to score.
Did you hear a man on VAR saying, "I wish you recommended the hair pull to the referee"? No shit, Sherlock. Arsenal doing good, man. They're doing good. Fairness to them. It's early days, yeah. I'm only judging until now. They're fucking doing all right.
Did they win last week?
They've won all the games.
2 games. Where did they relay last week?
Leicester.
Yeah.
They're playing well.
Progress.
I mean, they still have to be. They were tested against Palace, and again, that game was a little squirrely because I know it was 2-0, but Palace could have.
Yeah, and also like different Palace approach being at home is that they'll come at you more.
100%. Yeah.
When they're away, they tend to just do what they did against Liverpool, just wait for that one chance. And they took it,
No, fairness. You're right. But I mean, they will be tested more, Arsenal. Those
the
days will come.
The midfield, Ahmad Saliba looks a really good player.
And Jesus has to be tested. He's always been that player for me that's like when the going's good, he's a good player. But when the chips are down, man.
But the habitat's probably much better for him at Arsenal than being one of many Pep subs. Where you subbed on it at the 60 or you subbed off at the 60.
But he has to get past that opinion because I mean, think about it. Pep whining he had no strikers and there's fucking Jesus sitting there.
It's fucking that's a shy talk. Jesus was a striker. He just
I know. There. Of course, inside Jesus was fucking crying. He's a human being. That's a terrible thing for Pep to say. In fairness, like
he probably knew he was getting rid of him anyway. But
that's a good point.
He was getting Haaland in. He knew he was getting rid of him.
But getting back to this Chelsea Spurs game, it was. I always thought it was a model for Spurs to get that equaliser. They're going to be a crook. It was weird because like Son was invisible in that game. Bro. In fairness, Spurs weren't good, but they got a draw.
They weren't good at all. It was weird that they didn't play Basile in that game from the start. I know I thought like a winning model for him, but to me they looked like they were getting overrun. But still, at the same time, Chelsea's second goal comes from a mistake. They all come out to the one side. They couldn't press the ball, and they leave a gap behind them. And I don't know who it was left on his own. And he scored, it was Reece James. I don't know, but I
think Reece James did score, yes.
Yeah, he was left on his own on the far side. When there was like two of them over the far side. Yeah. And all the Spurs players are on the left hand side. And on their right side, Chelsea's left. They're all over there and there's a big space behind them and there was a mess up on the press, Yeah. So I don't know, I watched it and I didn't think I think both teams are gonna be really, really hard to beat. They're going to be hard to beat sides. I don't think you're going to win prettily against either. But at the same time, the
Spurs have firepower. Yeah,
Spurs still have goals. When Spurs turned up the wick to try and score, they scored. Yeah. When Chelsea were trying to score the towards, it wasn't coming. Really, they don't. Yeah. They're really. The man Tuchel can do everything in football apart from get
great goals.
Make a striker to score a goal. Mason Mount's playing up front, but he's not a goal. He's a midfielder.
That's what I'm saying. You're relying, if you have these number 10 ballers, they need to be all chipping in because you need to be getting those goals.
Last week, United getting beaten 4-0, but we could probably cover that. They're a bit of a disaster. So,
which leads us to this weekend's big game of the weekend is obviously Liverpool against United.
Wish that wasn't on Monday though. Wish it was on Sunday or Saturday evening.
It doesn't feel. I don't like to know why that game's on a Monday. It's a massive game.
So it's like Gary Neville could talk on a soapbox for an hour about Blazers.
God, man, it must be horrible to be a player playing in all that environment. It really must be. It's fucking mad.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it must be hard for like.
It's like us playing for Mountfiew and all the protests outside Centre. No, I know. All right, let's just fly. Is there any decent fixtures? Obviously, I'm sorry. The Man United Liverpool game. Again, them games you can never really fucking. I know it finished 5-0 last year at Liverpool, but I didn't think that was going to be 5-0 beforehand because you don't know. On the day, they've always given each other the game, regardless of where each team. I think that last season was It's just fucked up. United are a mess last year. A mess.
No, it's still a mess. Like I mean,
they're still a mess. But
if they drop Maguire and play Varane, then I think the biggest problem they have is Harry Maguire.
Yeah, he's so bad.
It's so bad. He's not doesn't suit a team when they play that sort of football.
The high line.
So if they play Bailey and Varane and play Yaman Martinez as a holding midfielder,
yeah, Bailey's a good player.
Maybe they have speed then, and it makes if them two come out and play centre half, Bailey and
they'll ask questions. It asks questions.
Bailey and Varane. No, it'll make it harder for Liverpool to cut through. You know.
Yeah.
It's just really, yeah. You know, come in and then the Yaman Martinez a holding midfielder. So the Yaman Casemiro. The only problem is the Yaman Casemiro. Like, I mean, he hasn't got Kroos and Modric to win the ball to. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, McFred. You know, I mean, put that.
Yeah.
You know, like, what's he going to do? Play Van der Beek? Van der Beek, and then him, and then Fred. That'd be your three, wouldn't he? You wouldn't play McTominay at all. He's so gone, like totally off a cliff.
I've no idea where they're going. To be honest with you, no idea.
To me, that looks like they're after the Sergio Dest, the American right back off Barcelona. He used to play for Ajax under man. So they're buying players he wants. So they bought him, and then Bailey, and then Thing, Varane. Left back, they got that Dutch young fella. He can't play shot, he's appalling. And then he played Casemiro, and then he played. Look at me, and then your man Martinez probably play left back instead of Shaw.
Shaw.
Yeah, he'd have to. He's too small to play centre half. And then you go like Casemiro, Fred, and Van der Beek, and up front then Rashford, Sancho. Sancho is a 10. Play Rashford. There's still a 4. Martial when he's fit. It's a bit more about them in that 11. You know, Ronaldo goes to Dortmund or something. He pays wages to go to Dortmund. He could be muted.
He needs to get there, doesn't he?
Yeah, but like I mean, like as I said, if they get Dest, they play Varane and Bailey. They have more speed about them. Speed kills now. Like I mean, he can't. The reason how did they buy Maguire? He's not fast. You know, I mean, you got McTominay, not fast. You know, I mean, you got like me and Van der Beek's probably not that fast. You know what I mean? And then if you don't have lads that are fast, you're not like Shaw's quick-ish, but he's not. Doesn't look it, you know. But like he's brain fart central. They need just get fast lads that can get up there. They have a yard to press. They don't need to have the press well. Just alongside there and a nuisance. Like when they bought Alan Smith years ago and put him into midfield off Leeds and he's brutal. You just make him a nuisance. Like, they need to rebuild the cycle. They need to rebuild the mentality, and they need to build the ethic at the club. Ethic, and you just have twats on Twitter. Like.
All right, let's have a scan of the fixtures anyway. There's not a lot of like. I'm just looking at. There's nothing fucking crazy. I mean, Spurs Wolves is the first game in the morning. Spurs should be winning that.
That's good. Watch your man Nunez be playing. That's cool. Watch that.
Yeah, I'm just scanning like obviously the fixtures. There's nothing to read.
I also I need them into the Castore kid. Jeez, Christ. Maybe the Castore kids just look brutal.
Everton Forest. That's a big important game for Everton, man. Jesus, this will be their third straight loss if you lose this.
Forest with 14 new players. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I've never seen a turnover like it.
Crazy. That's a massive game for Everton. I might watch that. To be honest, Fulham Brentford.
What's on the half-five game?
5:30 is Bournemouth at home to Arsenal. It's fucking crappy, isn't it? It's not a good.
Why couldn't Liverpool be on that slot?
Liverpool United should be the main game on Sunday. That's the fucking ticket. And you won't see a football fan on the planet argue. It doesn't make sense, even for TV ratings. I don't know, man. It's weird. Leeds and Chelsea.
Old school, that would have been
9 o'clock.
Punch up.
Yeah.
Old school, that would have been a punch up, you know. 9 o'clock yours, that's 2 o'clock. Yeah, that'd have been a punch up. But I don't know.
West Ham and Brighton.
Bamford is back.
Bamford's back.
Yeah. The only striker they have still.
We've been saying that for like a year and a half.
But your man Rodrigo scored the goals now. All of a sudden, he's pushing further forward. Like I told you, he used to be a striker. He ended up in midfield. Now he's back up front. Thiago was Brazilian, like he's brought from Brazil. He lived his life in Brazil and got poached by Spain. You know, Messi was the opposite. Messi could have played for Spain, and he didn't cap him quick enough. You know, they should have capped him because had Messi played for Spain, he probably would have won a World Cup by now.
Oh, completely.
But he wouldn't have. But you wouldn't have the mystique of the Maradona comparisons because he's playing for Spain. Either. Surely he should go and play in the MLS then. Like, I mean, if he wants to just...
The two of them in the MLS, it'd be great for football. Fairness. Imagine they come over here and the both of them signed with the same team. Holy Jesus. It'd be like the Harlem Globetrotters going to the town.
I think you'll end up... I think Messi will go to Beckham's team.
The two of them.
I'd say Ronaldo will go to the LA. Like West Ham and Brighton, you were saying?
Yeah, I think West Ham will get going now. They are playing during the week. They played in Europa.
West Ham signed someone else as well, didn't they? They signed the defender Tilo Kerr off Paris Saint-Germain, right back. He used to be Schalke. I don't know where he's on loan for the season, but he's right back. It's very fast. That City should win that.
Newcastle. Newcastle at home, they're going to be naive.
Yeah. See, I meant Guy March. Real Madrid already have feelers out from the FFP situation with them. They have to start.
I thought they had a bucket of money. That because Ashley wouldn't.
They do.
They've no debt in a sense.
Yeah. But they've used up all the FFP point. So Ashley's legacy before he left was to use up all their FFP. So they can't go. They have a ceiling smashed. You know what I mean? They can't get. So they the last thing you remember you like the players like Callum Wilson and all that. You just find a load of lads. And basically what Ashley did before he left was okay. It doesn't matter who they sell. They're not going to be the big players for 2 years.
Fucking hell.
So they broke their threshold. Yeah.